Hello and welcome to this second episode where we'll be exploring Ankh-Morpork as built in Minecraft by my friend Filipendulus. Now, as you can see, Filipendulus has changed his skin. It's meant to look like a leprechaun. I think it's a pretty good job, to be honest. It looks very nice. It looks very much like a leprechaun, just maybe a little bit too tall. So today we're going to explore a new area, and we've got an area which we're going to look at, but I'm going to explain a little bit more about how this is set out, because I didn't really look at some of those things last time or explain it properly. So let me just change my view. This is where we came in last time. Now all the way around us is the rest of the Isle of Gods. Now the people who are into Discworld will know that as being pretty much the centre of Ankh-Morpork. So the centre of Ankh-Morpork, you've got the Opera House, and from here we're going to work outwards in various directions and show you a few different builds that have been done. So if we have a little look at the doors, you can see that leads to the watch house, and I'll just speed this up a little bit because Fat Sally's, that's somewhere where everyone can go and eat, and it features in some of the books. Residential. And moving swiftly on, Tanti to La Traviata restaurant. And then this is what we're going to have a look at today. So this is on the Isle of Gods. So it's Ankh-Morpork, Isle of Gods, map reference E5. So those of you who have the complete Ankh-Morpork city guide will have a map that came with it. And this is all on square number E5. So you'll get an idea for where things are and what we're doing if you have that map. If you don't, go out and buy the book, it's fantastic. So let's go through the door and have a little look at what's on the other side. Right, so here we are, back in here. As you can see, the wall behind us has come down, so you can sort of see how the two areas connect together now. Now this concept is basically based on sort of townhouses, London townhouses, and sort of Belgravia type areas which you find in central London. So let's have a look at this whilst we're here. Have a little fly up and have a look at the smoke. Well, you can see that better against the blue. That's amazing, isn't it? That's just... I've seen a lot of people do a lot of things with cobwebs, and that's quite interesting, but this is animated, so you know, you can do some pretty amazing stuff with that. And have a little look at the outside. Now all of the white sort of looks exactly like some of these London townhouses that you see in the very rich areas. You've got the iron railings there. I mean, this is absolutely spot on. I actually worked in one of these areas for quite a while, so I know exactly what these houses look like, and this is spot on. Look at that, you've got a little cellar and everything. Oh, I'm so tempted to go down there. Can I go down? No. Oh. Oh well. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. I don't know why I want to go down in a cellar anyway. So let's have a look at the frontage here. You've got some really nice greenery. And what are these, like blossom blocks? Sidopolis Yard. This is the Singing Hippos Public House. Oh, it's got a lovely little beer garden as well. I'm just sort of seeing that with a cat in there. I mean, that is how a beer garden should be. If beer gardens had cats in, I'd be very happy. So this looks like it's actually a piston, an extended piston with two stairs on either side to make a table, to make your bar sort of table thing. And you've got a plate on the top as well, just to give it a little bit of an extra bit of interest. But these hanging things, these hanging leaves are nice. I mean, it looks like a very nice pub. It's the kind of pub which you'd want to go to and have a nice beer, a nice local beer. So this is... I'm not really sure what this is actually. I mean, I get what the theory is. It's a hopper that's been set on fire, but I'm not sure... I mean, maybe it's just been... Oh, look, we've got a shingle here. You know, for people to look at when they're walking down the street. That's nice. Yeah, maybe it's just to attract people, you know, one of those things that you see outside places just to let people know that there's something there, something worth going to and doing. And this is directly below one of the houses. Yeah, that's really nice. And the railings here, they're set out really nicely. Pretty much what you'd expect to see again. I mean, this is a typical British pub. I mean, the only thing that is missing, I don't think that any mod pack could do this properly, is a proper shingle outside. You'd normally have a pole with a little hanging shingle in the middle with a face on both sides, like the King's Head, or in this case the Singing Hippos, and you could put in a little piece of customised artwork. That would be brilliant, but I just don't think that's possible. So let's go in for a drink. Let's have a look. Got a nice big window there. Got a bar person. Look at them. My goodness. Is that a beard or is that just their hair? I don't know. They don't seem that interested in me. I might just pop behind here and have a little look. Boop, boop. Pour myself a beer. More of those mirror surfaces, they're nice. Oh, look, you got a coat of arms? I suppose it would be a coat of arms. A shield with crossed swords on, I guess. No idea. No idea. Oh, any ideas for what that is? Post them in the comments. I'll be very interested to hear what people think this might be. We've got a few little torches up on the wall. We've got some lovely brickwork at the bottom here, sort of separating the two levels. I remember a pub which I used to go to which would get flooded so often, they had sort of different brickwork at different levels, so that the water would just come up and then it would go down, and they'd just scrub the walls off and away it goes, and they wouldn't have any problems. So yeah, I'm guessing that's kind of what it might be, because we're quite close to the Ankh here, which is of course the river which is in the Discworld books, in the Ankh-Morpork town, separates the twin towns of Ankh and Morpork. So, ooh, what's that? I can stand in the window. Maybe I shouldn't be down here. So, a water closet. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Is that a toilet? I mean, it looks like a toilet. It looks a bit like a crapper to me. Oi. What happened there? Did you do that? Trying to push me in the water in the toilet. Yeah. So this is a toilet. It's quite an interesting looking toilet. Maybe it's a urinal. No, it's definitely a toilet, isn't it? I mean, you're meant to sit on there, you're meant to put the seat up, but I mean, quite often in these places you find that people don't put the seat up and they just have a go like this. So let's close that one because we don't want to go in there. Is this urinals? What's it, a flower pot on top of a fence? That's interesting, that's different. You don't see that kind of thing very often. Flying up. Oh, there's water in them as well. Definitely urinals. I mean, to be fair, you'd have to be quite tall. But, you know, hey. Out to a window. I mean, everybody wants a window outside the toilet. That's that's just a given. But you can wash your hands here, head out, say hello to all the people watching you outside, and then go back about your business. So, what's down here? Oh, it's a kitchen. That's really good. I like that. Got some greenery there, some knives. I mean, this looks like it'd be a good pub to have a meal in, but not a good pub to go for a pee in. So, that's that. That's a set of scales. Hanging sausages. Oh yeah, this looks like they'd do some really nice food. Something that would really sort of line your stomach. Pot plant up here. Lovely. Up to the attic. Oh wow, this is plush. That's very nice for a rug. Nice use of the connective textures here. I mean, in Ankh-Morpork you can tell this is obviously a very posh pub, a very posh inn, because things are kind of clean. So this is for the local residents in the posher areas of town, where they can afford to keep things clean and nice. Oh wow, look at these books. I never noticed that before, but the actual bookshelves have got proper indentations where the books are sort of slightly pushed back or forward. That's a really nice touch. Really nice touch. And that looks like a wine rack to me. Another map. A writing desk. Somebody's been writing here. What's this? This is a stool. Is this a stool with sides on? Is that just a stool with signs on the side to make it look a bit more Okay, okay. So we've got the bottles, we've got the signage board again. That Steve character getting about, wanted everywhere. Let's go back out. So yeah, this looks like a very nice place to come and stay. So we've got 2 ways to go. I'm going to go this way and just have a little... Oh, this goes up. Okay, I'll save that. I'll come back to that, because I don't want to be going all the way to the top. That's another toilet. Let's see, is that the lid? Yeah. That's it. That's an industrial toilet. Is that toilet paper? I mean, I would judge it to be toilet paper. Something to wash your hands with. Yeah, this is sort of obviously where the servants live, maybe. Slightly less plush than the room downstairs. So let's have a little pop through this one. Nice little sleeping quarters, actually. You've got a picture on the wall, a couple of nice windows, curtains. Yeah, definitely a posh area, this. Definitely in a posh area. Oh, and a fireplace. Is that just a furnace? It is, it's just a furnace, isn't it? But look at that, it's actually matched to the brick around it. Is that normal? Is that a normal thing? Are the furnaces normally matched to the bricks around them, or is that like a special thing? That's a special thing. Wow, that's pretty amazing. It makes it fit in. I wouldn't have known that was a furnace until, you know, it's just curiosity that said, is that a furnace? Very nice, very nice. So we'll go through here. I presume we're going up now. Oh, got my head in a candle. Get it burnt. And then we've just got some spider webs up here. This is clearly where the servants live. Yeah, definitely. Definitely where the servants live. Really nice details. The thoughts have gone into this, because obviously in those days it would have been the servants sleeping at the top of the house. Oh, I say in those days, in this sort of style of place, it would have been the servants sleeping in these kinds of places without too much window space either. Plenty of cobwebs. I mean, they can't be worth much if they haven't even cleaned their own room. Ooh, look at that, you can see through into other people's places. Right. Let's go back down and have a little look. Yeah, caught by the spider web. I could have probably flown out of that, to be honest, but you know, what the hey. So that was quite a nice looking upstairs area. Oh, and look at this. This is good. I don't think... No, we didn't make it round there. How do we get there? Oh, right. Yeah, a little lounge area. Golden apple on a shelf. Golden delicious. More books. Stools. Yeah, this looks very palatial. Very nice. Keep yourself warm in front of the fire. And a flower on a shelf. Right. Let's go down here. Lots of use of the sort of nice greenery as well. So this is sort of them hanging the herbs to dry and all that kind of thing. Is that actually garlic? Garlic and onions, maybe? Nothing near the head. Excellent. Water closet. We had a look in there, didn't we? That was the one with the window where you wash your hands and have a pee and people can watch you. Yep. Let's come out of there. Didn't manage to get that one. I'm doing all of this in F1 mode, so you don't have any of the clutter of my arms swaying about or my inventory showing. But it does make it kind of hard to click on things. So yeah, that looks really nice. It's a nice bar area. Very dramatic scene right there. The slaying of the dragon, I presume. Oh, and look, we're just above a cellar. I'm not meant to be down here, am I? Am I allowed down here? Oh, that's alright. Great. So what's this? The first thing that I thought was where it would be sort of, they passed the beer down through the cellar doors or something. Because that's the kind of thing that you used to see. Oh, look at that. They've got all the beers. They've got all the beers connected up. Bugger Up Blonde. Bedlow Silence. And XXXX Export. Wow, that's difficult. I won't even guess how many X's I said then. I probably got it completely wrong. Butchered it. So that's looking up into the street as well. Are these just... They're just blocks, aren't they? I mean, there's so many texture blocks here. you just don't know. Some of them do look a little bit strange, like the rat, the two-headed rat. Maybe that's a reference to one of Terry Pratchett's other books, The Amazing Morris and His Educated Rodents, with the Rat King. This could be some remnants of the Rat King. So we're in the wine corner here. So let's go outside. I mean, the thing is, for me, I can't actually remember. Oh look, so this is where the cellar doors come in. So yeah, they push the barrels in from the truck or the lorry or whatever it is that comes round here. They go down, roll them in, store them up, and then connect them up, and away you go. That's good. That's really nice. Nice feature. I actually want to be outside again, so I think I might just take this way out. So the thing for me is I can't actually remember in the Discworld books what role the Singing Hippo played. It may have just been mentioned once or twice, but if we come over here, I'm sure there'll be this information in the description down below. Singing Hippos Public House, so we can pop the button, and we don't have a link yet. Okay, we'll get the information in the description for you to have a look at if you're interested in where this place comes into the Discworld novels. So yeah, this is sort of the concept. Wow, that tree looks pretty good. That's just basically a standard tree but using these new textures, isn't it? Very nice. So I'm going to have a little look around the sides here. Yeah, these are very nice looking buildings. This is where the rich people would be able to buy a townhouse but never live in it. And maybe it's got 10 cellars going downstairs like they all do now. So what's this? This is a stables. And it's got a raven up there? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Stables, residents parking only. Oh dear. Yeah. People leaving their horse here who are not allowed may find that it's towed away. Okay, that goes straight through. So this is obviously where a resident hasn't put a horse in recently, but we should take note. It's got a cat. Hello. Let's close that one. Have a little look in here. Ooh, a nice grey horse, tamed. It's got a saddle on and everything. Yeah, brilliant. Let's close that. Now, is there anyone in here? Oh yeah, an armoured horse. Ready for battle. This one doesn't have a saddle on, so it's being very wild and doing whatever it wants. But it's got no saddle, but it's got its armour on. Very nice. And the floor's got a lot of interesting textures as well. It's got bits of greenery coming up in it. I mean, you just wouldn't get that kind of mixture in standard vanilla Minecraft. You'd have all sorts of square edges against everything. Whereas that's really well blended. I mean, I don't even know what that is. That must be something like cobblestone-y something, or rough dirt. I don't know what they call it. Let's see if we can see anything out the back here. Yeah, we've got some buttons on the floor to add a bit of texture, like cobbles. Let's have a little walk around, see if we can see anything. Ooh, it's tight here. Ooh, that's obviously a patch-up job. They're waiting for work to be done there. And this is on the screws, so this is where it backs onto, I think, the Discworld's prison area? Is that right, Filipendulus? No, that's wrong. Okay, I won't try and tell you things that I don't know anything about. But yeah, I think that is basically it. That's what we're showing you today. And this is sort of, I suppose you'd call it Victorian townhouse, London townhouse style kind of thing. The Discworld novels, the times and periods are all a little bit mixed up, so it's okay to see these kinds of things in here. And I think it makes perfect sense with this kind of area where you'd expect rich people to be able to buy the houses and live next to the opera house. So apparently I missed a door in the pub here, and there's not much in here, but you know, we've got to have a little look. It's the little working closet for them. They've got a shovel and bits and bobs in there. Don't know what they'd need a shovel for, but there we go. These houses look amazing, they're really beautiful. I think it's just made from sort of standard quartz in all of its various forms, and these are all vanilla blocks, just with better textures essentially. So I think that we'll stop there. We've had a good view around the little area that we've uncovered today. I think it's been very enjoyable, lots of new things to see. If you've enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, and if you've got any questions about what we're doing, or if something's not clear, then leave us a comment in the section below. And finally, just want to say thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you want to know when the next episode's coming out, just hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified when all of our videos come out. Okay, hope you enjoyed, thank you very much, and goodbye.